on speaking and how you need to speak. So all these things will be narrating to you. Okay. So now, so let me share the screen. So, and also one more thing, guys. Only when I ask, like individual person, please. So that particular person speak out. Okay, I'll be asking, try to cover everyone who have raised that. In fact, I want all of these standard students to speak out. Okay, so yes, we need that proactive session. We need you people to prepare there and then only how I say, so that you can, I'll be asking randomly anyone and everyone. Okay, right. So let me share the screen now quickly. Yes. Yeah. Just give me a second. I'm sharing the screen, whiteboard. Yeah. Now, yeah, speaking. What is this speaking? Speaking happens for like 8 to 15 minutes, guys. How many minutes it will be there? The test is basically for 8 to 15 minutes. See, you need to know every bit of the test, individual section. Okay. So why? Because without knowing like how many minutes it happens, what basically they will be asking, you cannot just randomly go and this one. No, I have shared the screen, right? You people can see the screen. I guess everyone, the screen is visible, right? So you can look at the screen, and the class is also recorded. You will be having the recordings there. Okay. So therefore, no need of access for your this one. What is that? Jamboard, because it is recorded and you will be having what is that? The screen display is there. So speaking basically happens for 8 to 15 minutes, guys. Yes, if your speaking just ends at 8 minutes, so then you can think that what is that? You will be having two thing. Maybe you were not able to answer all the questions. You were struggling in between. So this one. Kusuma, when I ask, then only we'll be giving you access for unmute. Right now, I am explaining, guys. So right now, I'll not be asking anyone to speak. Okay. Only when I ask the questions after my class, I'll be asking the question. At that time, we'll be giving you the access to unmute. Okay. So right now, you people just listen to what we are explaining here. Okay. So this speaking so will happen for 8 to 15 minutes. And so this like by chance, if you end up having 8 minutes or for very less time, if your speaking task gets over, that means maybe you would have not performed well. That means what? Maybe you were not comfortable in answering all the questions, or you would have had some problem so expressing the things there. So therefore, always your speaking time, your speaking test should go so greater than 8 minutes. Okay. So that is one thing. Make sure that you will have this session. But if your speaking goes up to 15 minutes, my God, that would be an excellent thing. Why? Because the examiner would have pulled you up in the speaking. Why? Because they would be like, what is that? Happy with your speaking. They want to test you on every aspect of communication. That is the reason we have this 15 minutes thing. Okay. So I hope everyone should get this 15 minutes task. That means what? Your speaking should go up to 15 minutes. That is what I wish here. But how to make our speaking excellent? And in fact, this is a dream for everyone, right? See, one more thing, whatever you do here, whatever we are instructing you for with regards to speaking, so this thing will be for lifetime for you guys. It is not just for speaking. In fact, this will be the lesson for your lifetime. And you know that this English speaking is one thing which is required everywhere. Why? Because we are in the globalized world. Yes, communication is one of the important thing. Even like whether you go abroad, or even like if you want to work in any international company, so the first thing that they would see is what? Your communication. You may be very knowledgeable, you may be intellectual, super intellectual, but your intelligence, your knowledge, how do you express? For the first, at first, how this expression happens? It happens through speaking, isn't it? So speaking is that weapon that can help you to conquer so everything in this world. So therefore, kindly, so what is that? Tie your seat belts and listen to the instructions and follow these instructions, not just for test, for your lifetime. Okay, with this note, let me tell you so how your speaking is evaluated, what can be considered as the best thing, or what is considered to be the best speaking. I'm going to narrate here. Speaking as it is tested on the band of 9. Okay, speaking is tested on the band of what? 9. Yes, 9 band, it is individually tested. But what are the parameters that we have? So the parameters that we are going to check on is, the first parameter they check on is task achievement. Task achievement is nothing but the content. Okay. See, we'll ask you a question. You cannot just give one idea, one sentence, or you cannot just give something. The question is different, but your answer is different. It is not that they are just seeing what you speak. They see what basically whether you are able to answer relevant to the question or not. That means the content of your speech is speak required. And not only the content, how you are presenting that content, whether it is organized, whether it is mixed. That means, yeah, just like in our writing, you remember coherence and cohesion. Here also, whatever the ideas that you are presenting, whether so those ideas are relevant to the question, and whether those ideas are properly framed. So that is what they are going to check. This entire thing is one parameter that they are going to check upon. Okay. Now, for example, let me talk about this task achievement only. So you will be having, say, most of you are from colleges or companies. So whenever your managers or your professors are presenting a speech, if the speech is just out of the box, or if they are just speaking anything and everything, do you think you people will be interested to? I guess you people will not be interested to. You will be making sounds behind, isn't it? You will be laughing, you will be involved with your phones or whatever it is. Why? Because the content is not relevant. And also, if they are mixing the ideas and if they are speaking, so definitely you won't be interested to listen to them, isn't it? So that is the thing we have. The same thing, guys, here. So the task achievement and the way you're presenting the ideas plays crucial role. So in our speaking, right? The next thing that we have here. So this is the first parameter, very, very important. And remember, this entire thing is tested on the band of 9. Okay. What it is tested? It is tested on the band of 9. And the next thing that we have here is what? So your pronunciation. Pronunciation, okay, so is also very, very, very important. Pronunciation, and not only that, how you speak in the sense, along with pronunciation we need rhythm also. Now many of you think that, ma'am, are we singing to have the rhythm? Tell me guys, maybe you people would have had a very hard day today. Now, if I just speak very flatly, if I don't have excitement in my speech, if there is no this one pitch variation, if it goes very flat, do you think you love to sit in the class? No, right? You can give me the answers like typing. Will you be able to sit if I give a very flat lessons? After a day of hard work? No, right? Even if you are fresh also, you feel like where you are sitting. Okay. So expression, because that expression, even if anybody listens to you, so closing their eyes, they should see that excitement. They should see the variations. They should see the emotions that is involved in your speech. Okay. So emotions means always we try to address these emotions to sadness and all. No, emotions in the sense how excited, how energetic you are. Okay. So yes. So I'll be talking about that. So all these things are very, very, very much important. Okay. So, and also pronunciation should be good. I'll tell how to work on your pronunciation now. See, many words you will come across, isn't it? Many times, so you will not be knowing how to pronounce it. Why? English is that language which is extracted from what is that different other languages like Greek, German, Latin, even Sanskrit, so even Arab. So it is extracted from different languages. Hence, what happens here, you will be seeing that. So the pronunciation also varies. When the pronunciation varies here, so what happens? How to learn the pronunciation? Whether you will be listening to others and repeating the pronunciation? No, that is bad. Why? Because even the other person would be not pronouncing properly. Now we are all blessed with smartphones. Any word, so that you have a doubt on pronunciation, what you need to do, you type that word and you have the option for pronouncing. You can pronounce, you can listen to that pronunciation, and then so what you can do, so you can actually, what is that, you can listen to the pronunciation and then you can repeat that. Okay, you can repeat that pronunciation again. Okay. And how to check whether your pronunciation is correct or not? Record your words, record what you're speaking, listen back. You will be coming to know whether you're pronouncing it properly or not. Okay. So therefore, pronunciation plays crucial role, and this crucial role we need to basically work on, because we can't compromise on pronunciation. We can't say that, ma'am, I belong to some rural area, etc., etc. So we can't explain those people, isn't it? It's an international exam. So therefore, we need to make sure that we need to focus on our this one or pronunciation and the rhythm that we have. Next, pronunciation and the rhythm is also on the 9 band. It is. That means what? Rhythm, let me tell you, you need to basically express. That means certain words you need to make it with a high pitch, certain words you need to make it with low pitch. So I'll tell what is the importance of this rhythm after I narrate all the 4 parameters. And definitely, next thing is grammatical. So advanced grammar skills, very, very important. At the end of this class, that is on Friday, I'm going to narrate what are the advanced grammar skills that you guys need to work on to make your sentences perfect there. Okay. So because ultimately, see, it is not all these ideas, pronunciation only matters. What matters here? Tell me. So the way you express, if you're good at task achievement, if you're good at pronunciation, but if your not able to express, so your this one, what is that, sentences, ideas properly, how you express the ideas properly. So ideas we can provide. Dax, can you just give time, Dax? Because see, I'm explaining. Please ask me the questions so later so that I can answer. Because see, I have missed on so many questions here. Kindly, guys, because I'm completely, what is that, into explaining the things. I'll be asking the questions. Like then I'll be answering it. Okay, kindly hold your questions. This is what I request, please. I don't want to miss the questions, any of your questions, so I'm asking you people. Okay, so grammatical, advanced grammar you need to work on, but how do you work on advanced grammar? Advanced grammar, yeah, we have 15 parameters, 15 advanced grammar skills. I'm going to narrate it at the end of the class, so you need to make sure that. And what is this advanced grammar? Advanced grammar is nothing but it's the rules to make your every sentence perfect. Okay, we need every sentence to be perfect. Perfect in the sense your idea is expressed properly. Whatever you're feeling like expressing, that should be expressed properly. That is the main aim, to express that thing properly. So we have this advanced grammar skills which we need to work on, right? So that is also tested on the band of 9. The next thing is lexical resources. Guys, we need to have words. What adds on to the beauty of your speech? Words, isn't it? Don't use the same words, repetition of the same words. Work on your vocabularies. But why did I use lexical resources instead of vocabularies? Because if I say vocabs, only I'll be talking about word and word meaning. But we don't want to just use one word here, two words, or three words. I mean, we need to use n number of words. Different synonyms you need to use. You should not repeat anything there. And also, we need to use little bit of expressive language. That means, how can you make your speech beautiful? If I say, students, don't worry, so IELTS exam is not a rocket science. You need to beat around right bush so that it will become just a piece of cake. Now, what I wanted to say here, I wanted to say IELTS exam is not very difficult. It's just easy, but you need to approach it in a right way. See, whether my first sentence was good, your second sentence was good. My first sentence was good, right? That was, yes, that was quite, what is that, attractive. It had a charm, isn't it? So we need to use what? Idioms, right? To make our speech good, beautiful, expressive, what we need to do? We need to use idioms. Okay, I'll be talking about that also. I'll be giving you the list of idioms also. So in fact, so in your this one study mat only, you will be having all these things. Idioms you need to use. You can use the phrases, proverbs, but everything should be related. Okay, you cannot just, oh, mama said to use the idioms, mama said to use the proverbs and everything, so I'll use wherever I want anything. No, that is not the thing. Okay, relevant to the idea you need to speak there. Okay, you cannot just randomly, what is that, use anything and everything, isn't it? For any pant, do you use any shirt? No, right? For any trouser, no. You need to, what is that? Combine. Even contrary you are using also, that contrary should go well, isn't it? So that is the thing basically we uh, we need to use. Yes. So that is what we basically, that means these are the 4 parameters on which you guys need to work on. What are those? So your task achievement, content and presenting, pronunciation, and the rhythm that we need to use. So grammatical, this one, ideas. So, and lexical resources. So these are the things so that basically you need to work on. So when we work on all these things, then we'll get excellent score. See, this kind of evaluation is a blessing in disguise. Why? Because they will be taking you the score on everything. Okay, they are not just concentrating on one particular thing. They are focusing on all the things. That is the reason. So you can score well also. But in one way, it is a curse also. Why it is a curse? You need to be good at everything, isn't it? If you're not good at everything, so I mean, even one thing, if you're not good, you may lose the score on something. Okay, so therefore, what is that? This is a kind of, what is that, blessing in disguise also, and as well as a curse also. But however, see, we are improving our speaking skills, so therefore we need to work on all of these things, right? Now, these are the parameters. That is the evaluation part. Now, what and how your speaking will be there? It will be on the separate day, guys. It won't be on the same very day of the your LWR. That means what? Listening, writing, and reading will be on separate day, while speaking will be on other day. Okay, so this is the thing. So therefore, speaking, and speaking can be classified into three levels. First level is all about yourself. So all about yourself, it will be talking about. Okay, so what is that? They may ask anything and everything. Anything and everything. That means they may straight away ask your introduction. Instead of introduction, they may start something about your name. They may start about your living place, or so they may ask about your this one, what is that, I can say, family members, your friend, your likes, dislikes. So anything they can be asking. That is the reason I say you're all about yourself. In fact, they can ask anything and everything here. Now, then you have cue card questions. Cue card questions will be certain topics. Like your second writing task is there, na? You people know about the second writing task. They will be having the questions there, right? Same like that, you will be having the questions. These this one, what is that? Cue card questions could be on education. Again, it could be related to yourself or your country or generalized. It could be related to politics. It could be related to sports. It could be related to some issues, general issues. It could be related to ethics and cultures. It could be anything of these. Okay. So hobbies, it could be on. So it could be like this on anything. See, here when you people are speaking, we don't want any external knowledge. We all want is what? So just understand the question, give the relevant information, and you try to be what is that? Express you there. Right? Then the third part, after this cue card, the cue card, they will give 1 minute time to prepare, but not for your this one. Your simultaneous, spontaneous speaking. It is like interview. Okay, what it is? It is like interview. The personal, many of you would have attended the interviews. Just similar to that, it will be here. So it will spontaneously you need to answer. We don't give time. So here to think or this one, except for cue card question. Cue card question, 1 minute time will be there to prepare, and then further you need to speak for two minutes or more. Then whatever the responses you give, right, on those responses, we this one, what is that? So we basically have cue card. This one, what is that? Follow up question. On whatever the responses we have the follow up questions, and we need to so answer. For example, if you say that our education system is very wonderful, so and so it is diversified, they may ask what kind of diversification we have in our education system. Then you need to narrate that. So right from the syllabus to the boards conducting these, so this one academic sessions so varies. So like this you need to answer. That means what? Follow whatever the response you give. On the basis of that only they are going to ask the question, right? So this is what all about the three types of questions that you people have. Next thing, see, I'm going one by one. See, why I have not started immediately just randomly asking you people speak off karke? Because if you don't know all these things, so how do you just go and do your task there? When you're going into something, you need to know in and out of the thing. Let me tell you one more surprising thing about this speaking part. Don't think that the examiner who is asking the question for you, or the one who is taking the interview for you, is the real examiner. Whatever he or she gives the score is not the final score. It is not the final score. Now you may be thinking, then who will be giving the score? Your speech is recorded, guys. Your speech is recorded, and your recording is sent to another three evaluators. That is the reason I was saying let your speech be rhythmic. Rhythmic in the sense, if you have the variation, see, recordings always will have a distortions. If you even speak, what is that? Normally also, like there will be some kind of disturbance in recording. But if you go very flat while speaking, if the speech is lifeless, if there is no expressions, imagine in recording how it will go. It will go still worst, isn't it? If the people, the one who is evaluating your recording, if is not able to listen and understand the things clearly, do you think you will be getting the scores there? You will not get the scores, right? That is the reason I said here, kindly focus on your pronunciation and rhythm also. Definitely, guys, one more thing. Here, our mother language tongue will not affect. That means MTI will not affect. So no worries. Okay. If we have that little bit of pitch of South Indian or North Indian or anything, so don't worry. That will not be affecting until and unless there is a clarity in your pronunciation and clarity in your speech. These things will not be affecting. Got till here? Is it clear, guys? Yes, Lakshit, it depends on the examiner. It is between 8 to 15 minutes. The way you perform, the that many minutes, the examiner will be speaking. Now I'll tell individually how many minutes you need to speak each time. For example, let me tell you how you need to speak when you people are asked question. Whenever they ask the question, don't try to, what is that, give one word answer or one sentence answer. Okay, don't just give one word answer or one sentence answer. Why? You need to be elaborative in speaking. Okay, so you need to speak until the next question is asked. For example, if they ask you simply, I'm just giving you the question, what's your name? if I ask, or if I am asked this, what's your name? I cannot just say that my name is K.S. Annapurna Murugan. See, if immediately after saying this, if they ask me the question, okay, I can stop and I can answer that question. But if they have not stopped me, if they have not asked me any other question, so what it should be? So yeah, so I'm pleased to tell about my name. My name is Mrs. K.S. Annapurna Murugan. So KS stands for my initial, which I have got or I have received from my father's name. While so Annapurna is my middle name, while Murugan is my surname, which I have got from my, which I have inherited from my husband. So that means what I need to speak till the time they ask me another question. Okay, that means it is now. You may not think, ma'am, they have asked only name, so how can I like, what is that? Keep speaking about the name. No, until and unless they don't ask the other question, you should make points on your name also. Okay. So if you don't have the surname only, start saying, okay, this name was given by my parents. The name, the meaning of this name is this. Okay. So we have lot many things to speak, guys. Don't think that we need to. Yes. So have the surname only. So even like, what is that? Other than that, so we have like many things that we can speak. For example, use this method, 5 W's and 1 H method, to understand or to view the ideas. You can use 5 W's and 1 H method. Yeah, you can tell my, however, even though my name is Annapurna, so full name is Annapurna, people call me by different names, by different nicknames, like Annu, Purna, so so you can say like that. Okay, you just create the ideas. But remember one thing, guys, don't think that, okay, you can use this 5 W's and 1 H on spot and you can prepare it. No, before going to the exam, you need to prepare and go. That is, what is this 5 W's? Already I have said: what, where, why, when, which, and how. Isn't it? So these are the things. Say, just simple question. Talk about your name. So what's your name? What's your full name? Okay. So where this name is popular? What is the meaning of this name? So why this name is popular in that place? So this name belongs to which period? Okay. Whether, see, Annapurna, if I say it's an age-old name, I can create the stories. Okay. So don't worry. So you people can create stories on simple things also. So therefore use this method so to generate the ideas. I just gave you the instance. So never ever give one word answer or one sentence answer, guys. This is very, very, very bad. Even if you people interact with foreigners, you just ask them whether did you had your lunch. What they will say: yeah, I had, but I was not satisfied because this and this. So they speak so nicely. When can a person speak like that? Only when they are comfortable in speaking, isn't it? So you need to showcase there in the exam that you're very, very, very comfortable in expressing your ideas in English language. That's the reason we say that don't use one sentence, one word, because even they don't accept this. Even if you say one sentence answer, and if you stop there, you will be seeing that examiner will be showing the and, like, speak, continue, like this. They will, because they can't tell it. Why? It will be recorded, right? They will show the action, speak karke they will be showing. Why? Because even they don't want you to stop in between. Okay. So that is one of the thing. What is that? You should not stop anywhere between. You need to continuously speak until and unless you have your this one, what is that? Until and unless they ask the question. The next thing is speak to the topic. To the topic. Don't go out of the topic.
out of topic should not happen. Many times you will be seeing when we are speaking now, what happens? We'll lose our conscious, we'll be speaking something else which is not relevant only. So that means what? There is no point of speaking that now. If it is not relevant, there will not be what is that this one taking any consideration. You're not speaking to the topic. That means you have not understood the question. That means you are not very good in language. This is what they will be telling. That means what? Our scores will go down. Do you think you want to risk it? No, right? So you should not risk that thing. Okay. So that is also one thing that we have. And the another thing is that, so be very interactive. Don't get nervous. Tell me one thing, guys. Yes, this is the common thing that we see when students go to the speaking part. You know why most of the students can't perform well? Because they get nervous. But tell me one thing: by getting nervous, will you get any good score? No, right? In fact, if you're good in speaking also, you will be, what is that, getting less score. So what is the point of getting nervous? Can't we fool our mind that we are not nervous? So you need to boost yourself, you need to be confident. Oh, I am telling everything, I am telling about myself, so that means I am on a superior mode. Examiner wants to listen to me, so that means he's a listener. So that means you are a presenter and he is a listener. So presenter will always should be confident, right? That means you know more than the this one listener. So therefore, what, you try to keep yourself in that particular mode, and then you try to, what is that, speak there. Okay, what you need to do, you need to always be confident. Confident is that thing which can help you to overcome any and this one. Now, guys, let us start working on our this one. What is that, the questions, and let us try to let me try to tell you like how you need to work on each one of the thing. See, many times what happens, we may ask with the introduction also. Introduction. So this introduction would be there. How do you guys introduce now? Yeah, I will ask. Just give me 1 second. Now I won't give you the this one. What is that? The hints. Let me see if I want you people to introduce yourselves. So who will be speaking, introducing yourselves? Raise your hands. No worries, even if you're wrong also not a problem. Okay, so I want to see how generally you people introduce, then I will tell how exactly you need to introduce yourself. Okay, I could see like few students raising their hands. Yes. uh, can I have Naveen, can you please introduce yourself? Guys, I'll give chance to everyone. Okay, so Naveen, unmute and tell me. Do I?
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, perfect, Naveen.
My name is Naveen MB.
Mm-hmm.
M stands for my house name, that is Mulan Mura,
Mm-hmm.
and B for my father's name, that is Biju.
Mm-hmm.
I am from Kerala, the
Mm-hmm.
southern part of India.
Uh-huh.
I am a BTech graduate in chemical engineering.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
That's all. Okay, not an issue. Very good, Naveen. Yeah.
Thank
Uh,
you.
can I have Harsha?
Hello, ma'am. A very good
Hi.
evening.
Good
This
evening.
is Astra from Bangalore.
Uh-huh.
So I've did my BCA in MS Ramaya College,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm currently working as a network engineer in a company.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going on. It's all about 1.5 year now, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm planning for my masters in networking and cybersecurity.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm preparing for my IELTS now. That's it.
Okay.
Yep.
Right. Very good, Harsha. Right. Yeah, we need to see. You can see me while speaking. What I'll do, I use the and expressions and everything, right? So actually, this na keeps you away from your nervousness. If you keep, if I hold like this, sit like a statue and speak, na no expression only. That, as
Yes.
I said, you people will run away from the class. Okay, so even when you people are speaking, so how? So use your hands. When we use the hands, then the stress will go out. This is also one method. I'll be talking about that. Okay, then can I have Isha? Isha, can you speak out? I'll give this one for everyone. I'll give chance to everyone.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Hi.
My
Good
name is
evening.
Isha. I'm from
Uh-huh.
Gwalior and I'm
Uh-huh.
studying BBA in Prestige College,
Mm-hmm.
Indore. I'm
Mm-hmm.
born and brought up in Gwalior itself, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
here in Indore for my studies. My
Mm-hmm.
hobbies are reading,
Mm-hmm.
playing badminton, and
Mm-hmm.
listening music. I'm
Mm-hmm.
very extrovert kind of a person. I love
Mm-hmm.
interacting with the people and
Mm-hmm.
make network with them. That's
Okay.
all.
Okay, good, Isha. So I'll give the reviews about everyone. So I'll give it generally. Okay. So right. Can I have Amshita?
Yes. So, my name is Amshita Sajikumar Nair. I'm
Mm-hmm.
from Mumbai, Maharashtra.
Mm-hmm.
I recently graduated doing my BE in Information Technology from
Mm-hmm.
Datamigi College of Engineering, Airoli.
Mm-hmm.
I passed out with a score of 9.3 CGPA.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from performing pretty well academically, I have also been part of many extracurricular activities
Mm-hmm.
during my academic period.
Mm-hmm.
And during my free time, I love dancing as I have been trained 9 years in Bharatnatyam. And
Wow.
also, I love listening to music.
Very good, Amshita.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Can I have Sohel? Sohel, can
Hello,
you
good
speak?
evening.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, good evening.
Good
My name
evening.
is Mohammed Suraj Siddiqui, and my
Mm-hmm.
name represents Smile. Well, my friends even tell me that I'm so jovial kind of person, and they
Mm-hmm.
even tell me that I even smile at the time of my hard times in my life. Apart from
Uh-huh.
that, I've recently completed my graduation in SR University, which is one of the renowned college of
Mm-hmm.
my city.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I live in Hyderabad, which is also known as eminent state and also known as the city of pearls.
Mm-hmm.
And the city is having a lot of
Mm-hmm.
historical background. Apart from that, I
Mm-hmm.
have recently completed my graduation in mechanical stream.
Okay, good. So can I have, thank you, Sohel. Can I have VNR? VNR, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
My name is Veernag Reddy. I'm from
Mm-hmm.
Hyderabad. Present, I'm studying in Malareddy Engineering College,
Mm-hmm.
final year.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother tongue is Telugu. I'm from south of South India,
Mm-hmm.
where I can say my city, Hyderabad, and where it is a beautiful city. And my place is Karnool, where Kohinoor diamond is from original. Yeah, I'm proud to stay there,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm really proud. And yeah, everything is that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, VNR. Can I have Jatin? And then after Jatin, can I have Nitya to speak? Okay. Yeah, Jatin, speak out.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
My surname is Sharma and my given name is Jatin, and I am
Mm-hmm.
basically from Rampur, Uttar Pradesh, here in India. It is located in northeast part in India, and I
Mm-hmm.
live in three-bedroom house with my grandparents. And
Mm-hmm.
I also do study and work. I work as a
Mm-hmm.
part-time tutor, and I also
Mm-hmm.
pursuing my further education in BCom honors from Allahabad University, and
Mm-hmm.
I got main campus in Allahabad University in
Mm-hmm.
2022. And my
Okay.
hobby is reading book and cycling.
Mm-hmm. Good. So very
And
good.
I,
Jit. Mhm. Yeah, tell me, tell me.
and I do cycling in my leisure time, and I also read books in my leisure time.
Yeah, good. Can I have Nitya?
అరే ఏమేమో చెప్పిండ్రా ఏమో చెప్పాలి
Can you
అసలు
hear me?
అస్సలు అనుకోలే.
Yeah, Nitya, I can. BNR, can you mute yourself? I could hear what you were speaking. Emo chapni. So
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Nitya, can you just speak out?
Outside, but still I am attending your class. It's so interesting. Myself, I am Vidya. I'm Vijay. I'm from Kerala, which is Godson country.
Uh-huh.
My name is quite different maybe you heard before. It's
Mm-hmm.
Nitya.
Mm-hmm.
I stand for my mother's name and Vijay for my father's name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working as a physical therapist in Bangalore currently.
Uh-huh.
Personally, for my I would like to pursue my higher studies in abroad. That's why I'm here for Rice class.
Uh-huh.
I know it's hard to hear. I'm outside, but I
Mm-hmm.
want to learn more about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, G. I, I'm like, you are very kind to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my previous teacher is so almost all day I'm like, in work,
Mm-hmm.
hectic all day. So still I'm
Mm-hmm.
finding to some time to speak with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What I want to talk more about is like my hometown. You
Mm-hmm.
heard about it, right, ma'am?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's how it is disturbing all around.
Okay. Pratap, Anirudh and all, I'll ask different questions for you guys. Now, let me suggest. So, like, what was correct? Dax also. Dax, I'll be asking you, Dax, Kevin, Arya and all, I'll ask next question for you guys. Okay? Right. Let me give you quick review on the introduction. Right. So, and that's you were asking me like some gestures. Definitely gestures you should use the hand movements. The gestures are very, very important. That's why, because as I said earlier also, that even keeps the examiner also to what is that interact, so you can keep the high contact with examiner and speak. Yeah, don't point out like this, use like the other soft hand movements could be used while you people speak. Okay. And also one more thing is that so don't be too loud and don't be too soft also. Why? Because it should be recording, and when you're too loud you should not appear that you're just what is that you're very hard or so aggressive. That should not showcase, right? So that is the thing that you need to have. Now let me come on to the introduction. Yes. So yes, introduction, whatever you people gave, it was good, but needs improvement. Where it needs improvement, first of all, I have seen like almost everyone add simple sentences in their introduction. We should not have simple sentences. So in while speaking, even while writing also, please don't use simple sentences. You need to use either complex or compound sentences. I'll be narrating what is the simple and compound sentences in next class. Why? Because that's the crucial thing here. Okay. And other than that, I could see only few giving the elaborative introduction. That means what? So yeah, they try to include about their hometown, they try to include about their hobbies, so and studies and work. But few people concentrated only on what? Studies, so the graduation, so that this one. Guys, what is introduction? It is not a job introduction, isn't it? So it is what? A general introduction. When we have a general introduction, even in your job introduction, what you need to speak, how you need to speak here. So you people need to be expressive. That means you need to speak about your name. If I ask, okay, so Kevin, kindly introduce yourself, or Dax Patel, kindly introduce yourself. Already I've addressed your name, isn't it? Now, when you people are starting off, you should not say me, I'm Dax Patel, I'm Kevin, George. So if you say like that, that first impression only goes what? Oh, this person has not heard to me properly. is just, it looks as if you people are you people have mugged up and you have come here. Okay, so be very careful how you are responding when we ask the name, when we address you by name. Immediately what you need to say here, yeah, as you know, my name is Dax Patel, as you know, my name is Kevin George. So this is the thing, like, you need to start off with. Okay, remember the start of the sentences should be good. So as so you can tell about your name, followed by your native place, give little bit about your family, and then you speak about your education, then if any work, then speak about your hobbies, then you speak about the strengths and weaknesses. Now you people will have a big doubt in your mind. What is that doubt you will be having? So, ma'am, so these many things, how can we speak? Yeah, so it's not these many things. So you need to just make a balance. Don't try to speak more about education, speak more about your work, and like speak more about your hobbies. You should always be prepared. That's the reason I say before going to the exam, you need to prepare and go. So what you need to do, we know that they will be asking anything and everything. In upon that, the first thing could be your introduction. They may start off with introduction only, isn't it? So if that is the case, speak about your this one, hometown, 2 sentences. Family, 2 sentences. Education, 2 sentences. Your this one, what is that? Work, if at all, if you people have. So 2 sentences. If you have not worked, you can tell what is that dream work you're planning to. 2 sentences. Your hobbies, 2 sentences. Your strengths and weaknesses, 2 sentences. Katam. So around 10 to 12 sentences so can be your best introduction, guys. Got it? Any doubts on this area? How your introduction should be? See, basically, it is not 3 to 4 minutes. It won't carry. So you need to be quick in speaking also. We can't, what is that, go very, see, maximum within 1.5 minutes, you can describe all these things. That speed you need to go with. Okay. So that is the thing basically we need to have. That means, see, if you cover this within 1.5 minutes, that shows you are very proficient in speaking. Isn't it? Now, so any doubts on this part? Introduction? No? Okay. What is this VNR? So why the thumbs is down? Did you understand or did you not understand?
No doubts, ma'am.
No doubts, but
Yeah.
that is not a positive this one. Thumbs down, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, right. Okay, guys. So for me, for tomorrow, I want everyone. Can we give a sarcastic answer? No, Kevin. No sarcastic answer. Let's be, what is that? Pretty, like we need to, whenever we are speaking, let's be very, what is that? This one, positive. Positive speech is required. Okay. You know, I want to give one example here, Kevin, for Kevin's question. Even if they ask you the question like, tell about a person whom you dislike, you don't want to meet in your lifetime. What we say here, whenever we get this question, we immediately start, yeah, I have one person, so I don't like him because he's rude or she's rude, etc., etc. We blab on. Kindly go, don't give that kind of answer. That means we are not supposed to speak anything negative. Even the negative question comes, let us cover it off with a positive thing. So how we can say here is, Varala, I want you to mute yourself. Varala, kindly mute yourself. Yeah. So here what you need to say, actually I don't have any person whom I dislike or I don't want to see in my life. But however, I have a friend. Whenever we meet or whenever we come across each other, we always get into arguments, which makes conditions difficult for her as well as for me. I think like my ideas and her ideas don't match with each other. Therefore, to avoid this one, what is that awkward situation, I prefer not to meet her anytime in the life. So that means here, what did we do? So we did not tell anyone wrong, but we gave that okay. My mind, yeah, my ideas won't match. So that's the thing we basically speak here. Got this idea, guys? Nothing, no negatives, no extremes. Even in your writings also you need to yes, Jeevan, you need to maintain friendly nature. Sometimes what happened na, purposely to create the nervousness, what they do is they try to be very strict. Don't expect like they will be smiling like me and they will be asking you the question. Some will be smiling and they will be very friendly, that encourages you guys, okay. But sometimes what happens, they will be kind of strict. Even when you're facing them and speaking, they won't be looking at you, they will be just randomly writing. You should not get affected by them, okay. So yes, adruniti instead of using is wrong. So it signifies our rude behavior. We generally use is not right. Yes. So basically, you try to be friendly. That's it. Okay. So that is that. Friendly in the sense, even when you enter, also that first impression is the best impression. How you can get that confidence, you know, as soon as you enter, so even they also greet you. You also greet them. Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you are doing good for the day. You people start off with, okay. And when they offer you to sit, thank you so much, you can say. And when you people are leaving back, you need to settle back the chair in its position. So you need to come out, close the door, and you need to come out. I'll be speaking more about these things. So in the further classes, okay. So that means every gesture that you present is important in your speaking part. Getting it? Even your body language. So completely everything plays a crucial role here. Right? Yes. Kevin, then Dax, Kalyani, Arya, Adruniti, Shruti, Anirudh. So I'll be asking tomorrow questions for you. Okay, so other questions I'll be asking for you guys, and tomorrow we'll be discussing more on different topics. How to generate. Today we saw like how we can generate the ideas for speaking introduction. So I'll be speaking more about different topics, how to generate the ideas, etc. And I'll be showcasing different word lists and idioms, how to use them in the sentences. All these things I'll be covering in tomorrow's class. Okay, guys? Yes. Now, you people can post all your queries. Dax, post your queries. I had few more students who were this one. What is that? Asking the question, ma'am. Actually, I have a habit of answering people with a smile. Hey, Kevin, it's a blessing in disguise, Kevin. You should answer with smile. In fact, like I would suggest everyone to do that. It's a good infection that you spread. Yeah. Bindu, which month is better to write IELTS exam? See, actually, there is no, like every month we have exams, isn't it? You first check when you are ready, Bindu. Okay. So you need to completely get ready for the exam. Then you can book your exam. Give lots of mark. Get yourself evaluated. So as your marks results comes out, so you can plan up the thing, okay. Because see, you will be investing a lot on your this one examination fee, and also our emotions are connected, okay. If we don't get a desired score, we'll just simply like our emotions will be hurted here. So prepare yourselves well, so and accordingly you give the exams, right? Yeah. So more questions, guys. Jeevan, even ma'am, you're having that blessing to maintain that. Oh, thank you, Jeevan, so much. This is a great compliment. Thank you so much. Yeah. Is speaking is done in both online? Yeah, both online and offline, you will have that interview only. No, this one, what is that? Computerized speaking. The interview is same only. And how many days class will be there, ma'am? So this complete week, we are only speaking about speaking task only. Isha, see, computer based also is advisable, and paper based also is advisable. Yeah, if you're very good in computer typing speed, everything is good, I would suggest you go with. Otherwise, you people have time and time for the scores and everything. So then I would strongly suggest you people to go for paper based test. Why? Because see, the screen thing, na, when you scroll up and down for readings and listenings, na, your little efficiency comes down. Whereas when you do it on the paper, you can mark some of the important points while reading so that you can track back quickly. So all these things are there. So I always suggest students to go for paper-based test until and unless they are not in hurry to get the scores and all. Okay. Taking need to write Duolingo, ma'am. It's just optional, Janvi. So either IELTS or Duolingo, because they may take any one of this exam. Which module is difficult? Omya, every this one, what is that module is same. Okay, nothing is difficult. Okay, don't start your preparation with the idea that something is difficult. It's just a language. It's not rocket science. Okay, Sai ma'am, can you please some good words? Yeah, I'll be giving you people tomorrow. Okay, I'll be sharing that, and in fact, our team will be sharing with you guys. Okay, ma'am, I have a query. We mostly South people use their surname as first name and last name as their name. So is it good? Yeah, you can just tell that whatever is there, you can tell. No need to go according to the generalization. What is our thing, you people can tell. Even we South Indians have this initials. Okay, so we can speak about that. Okay, Sai, yeah, I'll be sharing few words. I guess last session also you would have got in the Telegram the list of words and all. Yeah, I'll be talking about. I'll tell you what phrases we can use for Hyderabad. So all these things I'll be telling you. Okay, right? Any doubts, guys? Okay then. So happy Independence Day. So in advance, and take care, guys. So I'll be connecting tomorrow. Okay. Right. Over to you, Supriya. Bye. Thanks, guys. Bye.
హాయ్ గైస్, ఎవరైనా హైదరాబాద్ వాళ్ళు తెలుగు వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారా?
ఎవరు బ్రో ఇంత టాలెంటెడ్?
హైదరాబాద్ నుంచి.
Guys, if you have any queries, you can ask me right now.
Hi Supriya, I have a query about that cashback 10,000. Can you please describe me more about that?
Just a second.